Okay, this is Ringwalk Media in association with Wellness Therapy, Steel Hub Management at Bartley Car Racing. Mr. Ricky Hatton, a busy night for you two. You've got fighters out and two very good wins.
Yeah, I'm over the moon. For my gym personally, it's been a little bit of a slow start to the year. I mean, Chloe Watson boxed a few weeks ago in a 6-rounder, and she had dates put back and first bid cancelled and everything like that. But we got there in the end with Chloe. Ibrahim Nadim's had 15 months out, hand surgery. He had his shoulder, then he got right, and his shoulder fell out in training. First fight in 15 months, and the lad he fought tonight, the journeyman, 101 professional fight, is one of the biggest nightmares on the circuit. I think, always one of them fights where you think, oh my God, got to stink the place out. This, and I thought Ibby was fantastic. Bearing in mind he's been 15 months out, hand surgery and all that. I was absolutely made up with him. And Jack Murphy moves to 6-0 now. His second 6-rounder. And everything we've wanted from Jack, to show a little bit more devilment, a little bit more nastiness, He's got a great defence, but sometimes he doesn't come off that defence, but tonight he was right from the first round. He was holding his feet. Jack's show tonight, he's starting to turn into a good all-round professional now. So from a shit start to the year, from the gym personally, just, this is boxing. Sometimes, there's going to be speed bumps. But tonight was a great night. I'm made up with him. 2 points wins, you know what I mean? But no, they were both superb for me tonight.
Let's quickly talk about Ibby because that's the fight that's just finished. Like you say, 15 months out the ring. He was nearly coming back. Then he had a shoulder injury. Boxers can get down, but he's stuck at it, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been very frustrated to, normally sometimes what Ibby shows in the gym, he doesn't transfer to the ring. Normally, I always think that, the bigger test that Ibby gets, I think the more it's like when he's fighting at the journeyman level, which we all have to go through. I think sometimes he thinks, no, this is getting on my tits a bit. But no, I mean tonight, this fella never gets stopped. He's a real nightmare, hard to look good against. And God, his head fell off in there. The opponent at one stage, he was the southpaw, off judging the distance.
See that? It was switching, wasn't it?
Yeah, so, it was great tonight. So, I don't know whether the time. Maybe we could do his shoulder falling out again.
No, don't do that to him, Rick. That's not good.
Because that was, there's tougher fights out there and that. But, I mean, bear in mind the circumstances, I'm made up with him.
And Jack Murphy, I spoke to him earlier when I interviewed him, and I sort of said to him, the last couple of rounds could have been frustrating for a boxer, but he was very mature when the shot process and didn't really get frustrated. He just carried on doing his thing.
Yeah, it's like, for a couple of fights now, I've been telling him to hold his feet a little bit more, show a little bit more devilment, you know what I mean? He's got a wonderful defence. He's so hard to hit, but I said sometimes, when you've got defence like that, you can't be slipping 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 punches and not coming back with anything. You've got to use your defence to your advantage. And tonight he was making him miss and coming back. Only has to be solid 1s or 2s early doors. But no, it's like, everything everything we're doing in the gym, me and Blaine, and everything that we want for them to improve, Jack showed tonight, you know what I mean? So you don't get straight away. Sometimes you try things in the gym and it don't come off and it don't come off. It takes time to get there, but it got there tonight. I was starting to falling into place for Jack tonight. So
listen, very quickly, 3 weeks ago, Chloe Watson, she retained her title. She got out there and had a very good fight. She started like a house on fire. She didn't normally do that. It was a very good performance from Chloe, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, she became a European champion after 6 fights, which was a fantastic achievement. And me, probably everyone's worst career on my boxers, I thought she could have done a lot better. I think she bulldozed the opponent to win the title, where I think last week she showed she's come through the GB squad. The fundamentals are there. She's got, even though she is very aggressive and attacking and great to watch, she's a lot more talented than what's coming across a little bit lately, but she'll show that. And she showed that a few weeks ago. And bearing in mind, she'd probably been in the gym about 17 weeks for that fight. And when you've been in the gym that long, they say, you can leave it in the gym. I was worried there might have been a little bit of a case of that. But bearing that in mind, that she's been in the gym 17 weeks and it's on that date, it's not on that date, it's on that date, it's not on that date, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. Bearing that in mind, because it messed her up mentally, I think she kept she kept well and put on a good performance. And we go for her first defence then in September now.
Listen, very quickly, Ibby, like you say, he's been out. He's been 18 months or 15 months out. There's a lot of sponsors on your shirt that have helped Ibby. He's just, quickly give him a message, because obviously he's your boxer, and these guys have helped him get through that period, haven't they?
For all the, the people that, that sponsor Jack Murphy and sponsor Ibrahim Nadim, at the early stage, these lads haven't got contracts, you know what I mean? They're going on a fight-by-fight basis, depends how many tickets they sell. And in the early days of your career, me included, you need the sponsors just to help, with your training camps and everything like that, because it's hard early doors, and it's for myself and Ibby and Jack, and for all my boxers who sponsor all the sponsors who sponsor my boxers, it's massively important to me, because it's at this stage when you're kicking off, it's really hard. So thank you to everybody. They're all there. There's too many to mention, but you all know who you are, and it's very much appreciated from me and me fighters.
Ricky, a great night for the Hatton camp. Well done.
Cheers.